Comedy on the Edge. Please set all cell phones to silent and respect the artist by not video or audio recording their performance. Please be courteous and do not disturb those around you so everyone can enjoy the show. Comedy on the Edge is intended for mature audiences and may contain material considered by some to be offensive. This is a comedy show, so take all comments in the spirit of fun as intended.
Ladies and gentlemen, your feature actor tonight performs at clubs, colleges, and theaters all over the country. Please welcome from Baltimore, Maryland, Tom Myers.
Hello, Laughlin! Wow, that was a great reaction, great looking crowd here tonight. I tell you what, I was sort of expecting a lot less because I was walking around the greater Laughlin, Bullhead City metropolitan area today. My God. Everybody around there that I saw looked like they were getting ready to audition for the Maury Povich show. So I'm doing this, in the middle of doing this tour right now. This is the kickoff series of shows that I'm doing. I'm actually taking this tour to Vegas later next week. Told my mother I was going to be there, and my mother warns me. She says, "Now Tom, when you're out in Vegas, I don't want you to go into any place that has gambling." Like, Mom, they have slot machines at Denny's, okay? You gamble enough when you go in there to eat. I tell you what, Mom, you're Catholic. Go ahead and book me in one of these like Catholic seminaries, okay? Besides, if I tell them I'm an altar boy, it'd be the only place in Vegas I can get a hand job for free. Flew into Vegas, drove here, past a bunch of small towns filled with people who were all pissed off that Sons of Anarchy isn't on their local PBS station. But they do. They have slots everywhere in Nevada. They even had slots at a gas pump where I was filling up, and I'm driving a Ford Focus. That's the car I rented. That's the car that Al Gore and Ed Begley Jr. say, "Oh, it's great for the environment. You know, it doesn't cost as much to fill up." Bullshit. I filled my Ford Focus up at one of these gas pumps, lost $500. But one of my favorite places to travel actually is the Pacific Northwest. People up there are really cool, really laid back, but they consider themselves the left coast. Like this is like a hippie stronghold out there. And I consider myself a very open-minded guy, but these guys are way too like hardcore, like hippie even for me. Like, I spent a week out there, and every morning someone will come up to me and go, "Excuse me, sir, would you like all brand muffins, some organically grown sweet corn, and a cup of free trade coffee?" I go, "No, you know what I like? I like to take a shit once this week and have it be solid. Is that possible, please?" Am I being too picky here? Yeah, I am? Okay. Travel some really scary places. I did a New Year's Eve show out in Kansas. Oh boy. You want to travel to a real podunk area, go to the middle of the country. I was in Kansas, and I drove down a lot of these real lonely roads as people are wont to do when they travel. I go ahead and pull into this tiny little tumble-down shack where you guys, it's probably the place to get something to eat. In my instance, it's the venue I happen to be performing in that night, because my agent rocks. He's earning his 10-ish%, I tell you what. But it's one of those venues, you go in there, it's really roughneck. You go in there, there's all sorts of intimidating bumper stickers over the bar. Like this one bumper sticker I saw on there said, "Ted Kennedy's car has killed more people than my gun." Whoa, real intense. I want to come up with a bumper sticker of my own in response to that. So the one I'm coming up with says, "More young women have been shot in the face by guns than by Bill Clinton." But they're nice people out in Kansas. And you know what, if you ever go out there, it's a really nice area of the country to visit. But I fly a lot doing gigs, And so I have a hard time getting over jet lag, getting over time zones. And I'm an East Coast boy, all right? Kansas is behind me, time-wise, like right out in Baltimore right now. It's just after 10 o'clock at night. That means in Kansas it's 1951. But I traveled to a lot of fun places. Drove around Alabama for a little bit. That was cool. Passed a sign that said, "Welcome to Tuscumbia, Alabama, birthplace of Helen Keller." And when you know it, there was nothing to see out there. You didn't laugh, don't worry, they're not going to hear about it. You guys have been a lot of fun. My name is Tom Myers. Thank you very much, Laughlin. Enjoy the rest of your show. Thank you.